Hey guys, Chris here, and welcome to the first comic book haul of the new year. It's a new year, a new slate, new comics, everything. Well, obviously it's new comics, it's every day. But anyway, the haul took a break for a couple of weeks because, let's face it, last week we only got 4 books. And so we took about, I believe it was a week and a half break from the weekly comic book haul. And in that week and a half, I'm not going to lie guys, we got a ton of extras. We got a nice amount of books this week. It's a really nice amount of books. Not too many, not too few, but the extras built up. Apparently, well, we showed you guys a couple of things we got after Christmas, a couple of games. Now, after that, on the weekend, we got gift cards, we got money, and we also got other presents that didn't make it till basically the weekend after I did the last comic book haul, and that was a while ago. So, I'm not going to lie, we have a monstrous amount of extras this week, and it's about 90% games, 5%, something I thought I showed. I got this way before a week before Christmas, and I'm actually surprised. I shared it on my Instagram, but I never put it in the weekly comic book haul, so I'm going to show that here in the haul, and then we got one DVD. News-wise, after looking back at the announcement and talking with several people, I've come up with a definitive schedule for my live shows on my channel. Haul of Toys will be, like I said, on Zone 4 Podcast. Check out the Zone 4 Podcast announcement, which I will leave a link to in the description below, and you'll hear all about what's going to be going on with Haul of Toys. But for the other 3 weeks, I will be doing live shows on my channel. Now, initially I had 2 live shows and one was going to double up. I felt that that schedule was going to get too confusing. It was going to be too much for one episode each month. So I decided on a different definitive schedule, and I will announce that on a live show. I will go live on Google+, probably for only about a half hour, maybe 10-15 minutes, and I will explain the new schedule. There's going to be returns, there's going to be switch-up, change-ups, there's going to be shaking up, there's going to be everything when it comes to the live shows, but I'm sure you guys are going to love it. So stay tuned. There's also an announcement about the morning stream, which was also on the Zone 4 Podcast update. Now, the live shows will... I can talk. The live shows will resume in February because... and I'll give this announcement away, but the rest you're going to have to check out on Zone4Podcast.com. Zone 4 will not be returning until the first Friday of February. So I will be beginning my live shows again in February. It also allows me time to fine-tune and tweak things before bringing all of those shows back. Now, it's going to be a fun and crazy ride. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. I'm going to love doing it. We're going to have fun. Mike and I are actually working on another series, but this series, again, like the live shows, you know, we might skip a week here and there. There's no definitive yeses or nos, but this is another series that'll happen maybe once a month, maybe not even once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I'm not going to announce it yet because we haven't even really figured out when we want to start that, but it's something Mike and I actually came up with. I don't know if I say the title, it'll give it away, but we're going to have fun with it. We absolutely are going to have a lot of fun with it. Other than that, that's all the news. So let's get into the books and then get into all these extras because it's going to take a while to get through the extras. So, nice amount of books this week. We got a lot of digital books. There's a bit of a spoiler also for the indie review. 90%'s Michael's and only 10%'s mine. I didn't get that many books this week, and it's disappointing because I was hoping that, you know, we would be 50-50 going back into the new year, but I guess as the month progresses, that's when most of my books will be coming out. You know, first week sometimes a lot of the books don't come out. Also, Fire and Stone is ending, so that was something I read weekly, so that's another book off. So I might jump into some other books just because this week it's already late, and we got the digital books a bit late. Not late, because obviously we're going to be doing the indie review for Sunday morning. Still late enough that it's too late to jump into like 4 or 5 different books. So next week maybe I'll grab some extra books if the same thing happens. Physical books this week. We got Avengers No More Bullying #1. I support the cause. This is a $1.99 book. It's very nice. It's got some really nice stories in it. It's for the kids. There's some coloring in it. I'll show it on the review. I'm not going to review the book obviously, but I'll show some artwork and some stuff off on the comic review. It's a really nice book though, and if you have kids, this is definitely a book you want them to read. I got Lobo issue #4 because this story flies out of what happened in Batman Superman. In the last issue of Batman Superman, Superman went up against Lobo, and there was a whole scene that was obviously not in the book, so this kind of continues that story to the end, and the artwork in this book is really good. If I was a fan of Lobo, I would continue this book, but because I'm not, I won't be. But this was good for the Superman part. I didn't read it yet. I'm saying it's good because it has Superman in it, and it beefs out the story a bit more. I'll give you guys a definitive review in 2 nights. Future's End issue number 36. Grim Fairy Tales 106. I've already done a review of this book on Comic Frontline. You could check it out on comicfrontline.com, or you could check it out here on the Indie Review, which will be tomorrow morning. World's End issue number 14. Continuing along in Spider-Verse with Amazing Spider-Man issue number 12. Really loving what's going on there. And also connected to Spider-Verse is Spider-Man 2099 issue number 7. Michael, I can't tell you why, but this is an issue you need to read. Because somebody shows up in the year 2099 and you might want to see that. The Legendary Star-Lord issue number 7. The crossover with all new X-Men is coming, and it's coming soon. Earth 2 issue number 30. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better than what it's been right now, which is backup stories. Batman Eternal issue number 40. Only 12 more to go. Thank God. Got the Flash variant. You're going to be seeing a lot of Flash variants for Action Comics issue number 38. Mike's got Grim Tales of Terror issue number 6. The rest are going to be Mike's books, I think because I put Mike's books on the bottom. All New X Factor issue number 19.
1 more to go.
Green Arrow issue number 38 with a really nice cover, actually. Iron Fist, The Living Weapon issue number 8. And finally, The Punisher issue number 14 with a really nice cover this week. So that's all the books. Let's waste no time and go into the extras. You guys know how I feel about Funko Pop figures. Love them. And Funko recently brought out a new line called Fabrications or Fabricants. I don't know, but you can look it up online. The first wave was Batman, Harley Quinn. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Chewie was in there somewhere. But the second wave had Rocket Raccoon, and my local Walgreens actually had one, so I grabbed it. The head is the only thing that actually has any type of articulation. It's a Funko figure, but it's a stuffed animal version of it. And you guys know how much I love Rocket Raccoon. I got the Rocket Raccoon Funko Pop. Now I've got the Rocket Raccoon Fabricant or Fabrication, and it's really nice. I'll probably do a review on this on the Funko Spotlight because it's not the Funko Pop Spotlight, it's the Funko Spotlight. So this could show up at some point. But I really like this figure. It's cute. I have it in my room. I have it just standing around. It was super cheap. It was in the stores. It was a holiday sale, so I saw it. I grabbed it. Walgreens is doing great with their toy line all of a sudden, but hey, I'm not complaining. Now on to the games. I'll make a sandwich. I'll leave the DVD for last, and I have the Fabrication in the beginning. First, I got the Hitman Absolution Professional Edition. That's a big, it's a book. Mike's going to be doing a opening or unboxing / review of it on Comic Frontline. You can look forward to that. But this was super cheap. It was on Amazon for $20. Really nice game. I've never had a chance to play it, so now I will. This is the last game in the franchise. Next was 2 games, and I'm surprised I did not talk. I thought I'd put these in the haul, but I didn't. They're both S games, and I got them both at the same time, and one of them is actually sold out now. Singularity and Syndicate. 2 games for the PlayStation 3. I'm trying to catch up on myself. I've been out of the gaming world for so long that a lot of really interesting games came out. Who knows? They might be shitty, but at least I try them. Most of the games that we have here were under $20 except one, and that's one that Ellie got. Got Payday 2, the Safecracker Edition. This one has all the DLC attached to it. Me and Brent might go into that at some point. And because Saints Row the 4th, Re-Elected, is coming out this month, Mike actually decided to get Saints Row the 3rd, the full package. This has all the DLC attached to it. So at least we'll have the last 2 games of the franchise. You guys know that we're Sonic fans. We decided finally after so long to get Sonic Generations. And then with all the gift cards, we decided to get some rec games. These are games that might at some point show up on Frontline Gaming Zone, but might not at the same time because we just wanted them to enjoy the fun. And we got Wii Fit, so we decided to grab Wii Fit U. It came with the meter, and also our board was having a bit of problems, so we got another board. Just to continue our Wii line of the Fit, because we got the other Wii Fit games. Red Steel 2 was actually recommended to me when I decided to grab 2 other Wii games, which I'll grab really quickly from the middle, and that is, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one, excuse me. which was No More Heroes 1 and 2. I wanted to try the No More Heroes line out. It was super cheap. Remember, this was the holiday season. Things were on sale all over the place. So these came from literally all over the place. And like I said, most of these were $10, $15 at most. So with these, this was recommended, so I just made it 3 because I think this was like $10. So I just added the $10 to the gift card and it was fine. A game that Mike and I used to play in the arcade that we really wanted to grab when we saw it was House of the Dead Overkill for the Wii U. You know, you got the Wii modes.
Wii.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Wii. You're right, thank you, Mike. For the Wii, because why not? It's a shooter game. 2 classic games. One Cindy got and one we got. Cindy got Kirby's Epic Yarn because Yoshi's Woolly World is coming out this year and she wants to grab that. And we got Super Paper Mario because we heard nothing but good things. This is the Nintendo Select Edition, though, because the original edition, now that's where you got some money. Another game that was recommended because of No More Heroes and Red Steel was Mad World, and this was like, I think $6. I decided to grab that too. I watched a couple of reviews. It's gory, it's dark, but what the hell. And then I think I showed Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm not too sure. I didn't look for that. But Ellie got this. This was expensive. And we decided to get this, which is Metroid Other M. This was the last game of the franchise, at least for now, or for a while. This happened first. This was the last part. And Ellie wanted to do some classic gaming with Metroid Prime, so she got this for herself. That'll end up on Frontline Gaming Zone. We decided to get Other M if she wanted to continue the gaming into the last game. 2 other games we got were Namco Museum Megamix. This has the classic Pac-Man on it. That was a huge reason in this. 15 other classic games on it, along with some really weird other types of games that we're probably never going to play. The only reason we really got this was for the Pac-Man part of the game, but there are other games. I mean, we've tried out some of the other classic games. Really fun. Arcade Zone, because who doesn't love arcade games, and this was basically super cheap. And then Brant got this. You can check it out on Where's My Tail. He got this in his haul, but he got the Steam version. I decided to get the Wii U Director's Cut version. Deus Ex Human Revolution. This actually puts in the puts the gamepad into the game also. So I like the new Wii U system because the gamepad is extra for the games. Like, for example, if we ever get Rayman Legends, we're going to get it for the Wii U because the gamepad adds more to the game. So that's all the games we got. That was a lot. We got a lot of games, but remember, this was about 3 weeks worth of presents. So you could technically say this is a post-Christmas haul, the game part. And then this I got recently because I was on Amazon. Now that we got a lot of games, I missed out on a ton of movies. So Mike and I are going into some of the movies we missed out on and TV shows. Apparently, in all this time that we've been working on Frontline Gaming Zone, I haven't been keeping up with the DVDs, but it turns out I wanted to get Our Real Monsters and the Angry Beavers, the full season sets. I wanted to get the individual ones. I did not know that Nickelodeon did this. This is the Our Real Monsters complete series. Basically, when they finished all their DVDs off, they put them into one nice big package for 20 bucks. So these are cartoons from my past that I absolutely wanted to have, not only for myself, but for Tommy as he's growing up. Obviously, baby's not going to watch this, but I'm definitely looking into some of the other cartoons that they've made complete series of from my childhood that I would love to have in my DVD collection. There's some other movies that we missed out on that I'll be getting. You'll be seeing them in the haul as the haul moves on throughout the next couple of months, but I'm really happy that I found this. This wasn't part of Christmas. I got this a couple of days ago. Amazon Prime gets it here really fast, but Our Real Monsters was one of my favorite cartoons when I was growing up, so at least I got that now, and I'm glad that Nickelodeon is making some complete sets now. It makes it easier just to buy it all in one complete set instead of, like, I think there was how many DVD sets? There's 4 seasons altogether?
4 seasons.
4 seasons, so that's 4 different DVD sets. I'd rather have one big one than 4 individual ones. It'll fit better. So that's the Mega Monster Extra haul part of this. Look forward to the indie review next. Look forward to the live show after the indie review. And look forward to the Big 2 review after that. Not too many books this week. Not too much reading. So everything should be up pretty soon. We're back on schedule. Like I said, next month the live shows will commence again, unless I find a reason sometime earlier to throw out 1 or 2 live shows of a specific kind, which you're going to have to wait to see on the announcement video or the announcement live show, talking about all the live shows. So until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, don't forget to check out comic-related, Comic Frontline Zone 4 podcast, Frontline Gaming Zone. Together we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. So, later, everybody.